So now guys, JFC here. We literally have hundreds of EAFC 24 cards leaked. There's a pretty big change that kind of seems like it's a trend going on with the new cards. We're gonna look at that in just a second here. We got 3 funniest player picks to open in this video. FIFA 23 really is kind of coming to an end, so it really is time to spend all those coins. Now, unfortunately, there's no promo packs literally in the store right now, which is kind of funny. I'm not exactly sure why that's a thing, but today we are mainly going to be looking at EAFC 24 cards because a ton have been leaked. There's a lot to look at. Also, a couple other things as well kind of thrown in the mix. Kim Min-jae came out today. It's Bayern Munich transfer card moments. Looks pretty good. I mean, pretty good is an understatement. 96 pace, 97 defending, 99 physical. Welcome to September. If you've not done Thierry Henry yet, just do yourself a favor and do him, please. That didn't sound right. But all weekend, yes, I played Weekend League in September. He was just absolute hell to play against. Also, if you guys haven't seen this yet, 85-10s are almost, they're not ruined entirely, but they're so much worse. Today's probably going to be the day we see the 86-10 come out, which hopefully is going to be a little bit better. It's not going to be that much better, though, honestly. I really doubt. Today should be the repeatable 85-10 day. For whatever reason, there's just much less team of the season cards and packs, so you don't see as many specials. But yeah, 86-10 should be today. 85-10 repeatable then probably is going to be the case. So we're going to start off now by looking at EAFC 24 cards now. And the main thing I want to talk about in this video is that we are starting to see cards have less and less pace. Now, the overall rating tends to stay about the same. Other stats don't seem to have decreased too much, but we're definitely seeing a downgrade in a lot of players' pace. Some players are keeping very high pace. Some players are actually getting upgrades for pace, but the majority of cards, the theme around like wingers and other attackers right now is that we're seeing a lot of downgrades in pace. And Kunku goes down 6 pace there. Pretty much everything stays literally exactly the same, just the pace goes down by 6. You got Anthony, who literally lost 10 pace. So this card went from like a really good sweaty option on day 1 to now 83 pace is very underwhelming and not quite as usable as it was for sure. This card pretty much stays the same. You know, actually gets 2 upgrade in shooting, a 1 upgrade in dribbling as well, 3 upgrade in physical, just minus 10 on pace, which is a lot. And Donk saying your pace seems to be lower across the board this year on gold cards. He says across the board, but it's not quite across the board. We are seeing some upgrades in pace, some guys who are keeping extremely high pace. Diaby literally got a +2. They said 93 is not enough. He's going to 95. So Diaby is going to be a staple in a lot of starter squads for sure. 87 dribbling, 95 pace. The shooting and passing, obviously a lot to be desired there. But he actually, I think, has pretty high finishing and it's lower long shots. So, you know, that's a 73 shooting that might, you know, actually be a seem a little bit higher than that. But Diaby obviously has a fantastic card. Villa, French links. I mean, that card will be everywhere on day 1. Mason Mount as well. He gets -2 pace. He's down to an 81 overall. Not ideal. Here's a big one too. Jadon Sancho. -10 pace since FIFA 20. He's under 80 pace. Now 78 pace, 70 shooting, 80 passing, and 88 dribbling. 47 physical on Jadon Sancho. 47 physical is insane. I apologize if you couldn't see that, but yeah, that's actually insane. We got Ferland Mendy, who's literally like the exact same card. Move it over so you can maybe see possibly. Yeah, I mean, literally it's like the exact same card. -1 defending and +2 physical. Ferland Mendy, Dahunk says here, 19 days till he's back over 100k again. Yeah, he's actually a 100k card starter FIFA. He's always insane. Jude Bellingham is up to an 86. Now his card doesn't look that much different, honestly. Like if you kind of really take a close look at it, you see what do we see here? We see +2 physical, +1 dribbling, +1 passing, +1 pace. So I mean, it's +2 overall, but his card kind of looks a little similar to last year, so don't expect too much of an upgrade. William Saliba though is going to be, I mean, this card too expensive on your starter squad, that's for sure. He's no longer a starter squad center back. 82 pace, 84 defending, 82 physical. Saliba looks like a beast. Kim Min-jae up to an 84 to Bayern Munich, getting those nice Bundesliga links. 80 pace, he keeps the same with 85 defending, 84 physical. That is a big upgrade on Kim Min-jae. Then we got De Ligt, another lost leg, -9 pace, 66 pace on De Ligt, 85 defending, 86 physical. I still don't think he'll actually be that bad at the start of the game with 66 pace, but obviously, you know, once you're past maybe a couple weeks in, that card's unusable now pretty much. Marcus Rashford, big upgrade, 81 to 85, getting up to 90 pace, 86 shooting, 84 dribbling, 74 physical as well. Looks like it's going to be a striker. This card's going to be, I mean, over 100,000 coins at least. When the EAFC drops and Rashford gets a giant upgrade, it's very well deserved. Sadio Mane, unfortunately, he's one of those guys that goes down in pace, down to 85 pace, and he loses 3 ratings as well. Keeps the same shooting, which is kind of nice. Dribbling only goes down by 2, but it's the pace that really goes down there. And the physical goes down by 3, probably losing some stamina as well because he's been injury prone, but down to 85 pace. Looks usable, but not quite as insane as it was. We got Ousmane Dembele, who gets a huge upgrade, honestly. Well, I mean, it's huge upgrade in overall. Now, the card stats are barely upgraded, which is kind of funny. It's an 83 to an 86, but it gets +1 passing, +1 dribbling, and +1 physical, and he gets a +3. So what this tells me is that they must have upgraded like a stat that's very, very important for the overall rating. Maybe like short pass for like a right wing maybe went up a lot lot. That's why his passing went up 1. Something went up big in his in-game stats, but that doesn't really reflect on his face card. So not changed too much. Still 5.5, I'm sure. But yeah, it's not quite as big of an upgrade as it looks on the surface. We got Rodrigo, who looks very good. An 81 to an 85, and he keeps the same pace, which is awesome. Plus 5 shooting, plus 5 passing, plus 2 dribbling, and plus 6 physical. That is an awesome looking Rodrigo card. Very glad to see he gets a big ol' ratings boost. If you want to see Arsenal player ratings, some interesting things to look at here. Jesus is an 84 with only 83 pace, but still looks very good for like the start of the game. Martinelli's up to an 84, which is very nice. 89 pace, 86 dribbling, very good for a starter squad. Gabriel, 70 pace now, which is very nice to see. Partey, Rice, and Saka up there. Saka still looks a little underwhelming. Better than he has looked, I think, in previous FIFAs, but, you know, 85 pace is like right on the cusp of being like really, really good. It's just solid. Partey, 85, but doesn't really look like the best card. Kai Havertz is down to an 82. Trossard, 81. Zinchenko, an 80 rated. So, you know, it's maybe a bit harsh, but I understand it. So yeah, there's the Arsenal player ratings there if you want to see those. We got the Man City player ratings now. So the top page we pretty much all seen with those top guys, but we've not seen Phil Foden, who's still an 85 rated with only 81 pace. So did he go down in pace actually? 81 pace is pretty low. Grealish is an 85 now. He went up 1. John Stones is an 85 with still 75 passing, which I think is just hilarious. Kyle Walker at 84, staying very high. He's going to be still like the best right back in FIFA. Akanji's 82. Gvardiol only has 78 pace. I thought he might have like 84 pace, something crazy like that. He's at 78 pace, which is a pretty big drop on his current gold card. Ake's 81, and we've got Doku and Nunez there who just transferred in. We've got Roma's player ratings. I want to look at this because there's a couple interesting ones here. We got Renato Sanchez, who's at 78 overall, so that is going to be, you know, he probably will be a fake 78 and still be a god in FIFA, but 78 is not great for like anything past the first day or two for a starter squad probably. You got Lukaku's an 84 now, down by 2. Dybala is an 86. I think when he go down by 1, was he 87 this year maybe? And then there's like Alwar in there. Smalling is back to an 84, which is pretty awesome. So there's a couple interesting ratings in there. If you want to look through that, you sure can. We got Bayern Munich now. We got Neuer in there at 87. Musiala up to an 85 pace. Cam, which is pretty cool. 75 shot, 92 dribbling on Musiala is pretty awesome. Delict, we saw that card. Kingsley Coman, 85 rated, 89 pace, 88 dribbling. Very nice starter card. Same with Goretzka at 85 rated. Almost Hullet gang, just 78 pace there. Thomas Muller, rip, 59 pace for Thomas Muller. Not ideal. Still 84 rated though. Serge Gnabry, 81 pace only on Gnabry. So kind of not that usable, but Sane looks fantastic. 91 pace, 81 shot. Great card. Kim and Jay, we saw Davies to an 83. 95 pace still. He's going to be great in FIFA. Guerrero is there at 82. Only 65 pace on Rafael Guerrero, but great passing and dribbling. Unfortunately, can't really use him too much. And Upamecano is an 82. Still a great starter center back. Kvaratskhelia is going to be 5-star, 5-star, by the way, and this is his card. 86 rated, 84 pace, 87 dribbling, and he's 5'5", which is very awesome. Now, going along with Osimhen, who looks insane this year, by the way. If you've not seen that card, go look for it. Him and Kvaratskhelia looking together is pretty awesome. A couple French players we've not seen yet. We got Kolo Muani up to an 84 with 91 pace, 78 shot. Great starter card with 86 dribbling as well. Ben Yedder, the rat, who is in a little bit of trouble right now, so we'll see what goes on with that, but still looks pretty good. 80 pace only, though, isn't the best. Klaus, 83 pace. Looks like an okay starting right back. Rom, 79 rated, and Cherky, they're up to 75. Zaire Emery, 74 rated. Nothing too crazy about that. Real Madrid's a couple cards we've not seen yet. Alaba's still 85 rated with a great card, 79 pace. Toni Kroos is an 86. 51 pace is, you know, it's Toni Kroos. You can't expect pace there. Eder Militao is still 85 pace, an amazing center back. Many's 84. He's gonna be an awesome starting DM. Kamavinga up to an 82. New transfer Goulet down there. But I think we've seen everything else, right? High rated Vinny cards. Yep. Rudiger, I guess 85. Overall 82 pace. I think we saw that in another video though, I believe. We've got Al Nassr ratings. Cristiano Ronaldo there, 86. We've seen that card already. People were talking about, you know, Saudi League starter squads. Here's some Saudi League cards here. There's nothing too crazy, that's for sure. Fofana looks pretty good, but very tough to link him with Ivory Coast and obviously Saudi League links Ospina, Alex Tellez, Conan, and Otavio. 78 pace. Talisca, 79 pace with some decent stats in there. Nothing too crazy, and Al Nassr looks like. We got Fikayo Tomori, who has 86 pace and 86 defending. That is a ridiculous Serie A card. I always say this, start of FIFA every year, Serie A teams are almost always the way to go because they're going to be better value than Prem cards will be, because Prem card, every single Prem usable card is like expensive. Serie A, you can at least get him for a little bit cheaper. Tomori last year was not the case. he was like 100K on day one and like 80K for the first 2 weeks. So you couldn't really get Tomori. People are kind of catching on a little bit more to Serie A starter squads and stuff like that. But yeah, that's going to be an incredible card still. And last but not least, we do have Vincent Kompany's rating, stats, and dynamic image. So this is going to be like literally Vincent Kompany's card here. 80 pace, 90 defending. It's going to be the Premier League Lucio. Just prepare yourselves for it. You're going to be seeing Vincent Kompany's giant Megamind bald head in every sweaty Prem 48,000 FIFA point squad on the third day of FIFA. You can look forward to that one. Okay, let's open these picks here. There's a couple screenshots floating around right now on Twitter regarding some like player faces. They look fantastic. It's just that cover looks so awkward. I don't know why they chose that cover. I really have no idea, because it undoubtedly just doesn't look that good. And their player faces, I've always thought have been pretty good, especially considering, you know, you got like Madden out there who EA also produced, which has just horrendous player faces. This year's a little bit better, but Madden is just a joke for how bad that game is. And FIFA's have always been pretty good, and yeah, they look fantastic for EAFC, so don't worry too much about that. I'm hoping for Messi, Ronaldo in this. And one of these three, it's Messi, Ronaldo, or bust for me. That didn't sound right. Let's go. We get Smolarek. Okay, I used Smolarek this weekend, actually, for doing the Bundesliga objective, and he was very good, but it's not really what you want to see. The first one is, you can chalk that one up as an L. Let's see what the second one has. Di Natale, Grealish, Gabriel Jesus. I know I already have him, of course, but Jack Grealish is interesting, I guess. What does this card look like? Yeah, 5-star skills, 4-star weak foot. I mean, this card is not that great. 39 jumping, though. That is nice. It's not great. Okay, we need to be saved by this last one. We got Neymar, though, so I can't complain too much about the last one we got. Okay, well, that is not ideal. Florenzi will take, who's very good, but yeah, that's not great. For three of these, where they probably cost a lot of fodder to put into 92 squads and stuff like that, that's not the best. Let me know what you guys got out of these Fuddies cards. Let me know what you think about the EAFC 24 cards as well. I love you all. Thanks for the over. So push.